The pick and roll is the most important action in basketball today. In parts 1 and 2 of the MaxIQ Mountain West pick and roll series, we focused on the guards, how they come off ball screens, manipulate the defense, and make the right reads. In part 3, we're flipping the lens to the screener and breaking down how the bigs in the Mountain West create advantages in the pick and roll. This is MaxIQ. In this breakdown, we're going to focus on 3 options that the screener has after setting the screen that consistently puts the defense in tough situations. 1, the traditional roll, 2, the short roll, and 3, the pick and pop. Let's get into the film. On a traditional roll, the screener has 3 key responsibilities. The first is sprinting into the screen, the second is setting a wide and physical screen, and the third is getting out of the screen as fast as possible and making yourself a target. In this clip, Mooney from San Jose State does a great job at all 3 of these responsibilities. As you can see, Mooney sprints into the screen, and now I want you to take a look at his feet. Look how wide and how physical he sets that screen. So now this defender cannot get over. His guard attacks the big, Mooney rolls hard, and he's able to get the finish. Let's take a look at Drew Fielder of Boise State here. As he sets the screen and rolls, he doesn't get it. So instead of filling out to the corner, he realizes that his defender's in a full front. So he decides to use his legs, push his defender up, and put himself in position for that little over-the-top pass. And now he's able to finish at the rim. Bouillon of New Mexico does a great job here of sprinting to screen. What sprinting to the screen does is it puts more pressure on the big to get into his ball screen coverage faster. And a lot of times it forces that big to be late, which in this case is what happens. As you'll see, this big is late to get in front of Bouillon. So Bouillon sets not a great screen here, but just enough for that guard to turn the corner. So now Bouillon sprints off the screen, gets behind this defender, and attacks the rim for the dunk. Unlike a traditional roll where the big rolls straight to the rim, a short roll happens when the big gets out of the screen early and looks to make a play. His options are usually to look opposite for a shooter, find a cutter, or attack the open space. You'll see short rolls most often against ball screen coverages like hard hedges, ice, or blitzes that take away the guard from getting over the top downhill. In this clip, as Jorgensen from Colorado State comes to set the ball screen, Omaha's in a hard hedge, as you can see. So Jorgensen short rolls right out into the short corner, and now let's take a look at his options. Number 1, look opposite. He has number 0 wide open in the corner, as number 2 sets a great weak side flare action. Doesn't really have a cutter, which is option number 2, so he goes to option number 3 and looks to make a play and finishes right at the rim. In this clip, Stanford is an ice ball screen coverage. The goal of the ice ball screen coverage is not to let the ball handler get over the screen. They want to keep him sideline baseline and not let him get over the screen into the middle. So as you can see, the top Stanford defender is getting flat to that screen, not letting him get over, and the big is flat on the other side of him, keeping him in that little box. So Mooney slips out of the screen and gets to that area in between the 2 defenders, then catches it, sees the defense is late, and is able to get a dunk. Let's take a look at a pass out of the short roll. As Jorgensen sets the ball screen here, Colorado hard hedges. So Jorgensen short rolls, catches, he now chins and checks and sees that this double team is coming. So he looks opposite and finds his teammate wide open in the corner for a catch and shoot 3. The last option for the screener that we're going to study is the pick and pop. Especially in today's game where bigs can step out and knock down the 3, the pick and pop is extremely hard to guard. In this clip, as Jorgensen sets this ball screen, his guard does a great job of coming off shoulder to shoulder, getting deep, and engaging the screener's defender. I want you to take a look at the distance now between Jorgensen and his man. That's too far. So now when he throws that pick and pop, that closeout is too long and Jorgensen's able to knock down the 3. Similar concept here. Great reject by the New Mexico guard, which pulls Bouillon's defender, the screener's defender, far away from him. So now he could just easily step into this catch and shoot 3. And look how far he is away from him. He doesn't even try to contest it, and he knocks it down. What makes the pick and pop even harder to guard is that it forces the screener's defender, which in most cases is a big man who they do not want coming far out of the paint, to come out of the paint and be in a closeout situation. In this clip, the guard on Colorado State again does a great job of coming off the screen hard and engaging the screener's defender. So now as Jorgensen pops out, look at the distance he needs to cover on this closeout. Again, he's the guy that they do not want coming far out of the paint. Look at that angle on his closeout. So Jorgensen takes it, attacks the closeout, gets into his little turnaround, easy too. Whether it's a traditional roll, a short roll, or a pick and pop, as you can see from this MaxIQ breakdown, screeners play a major part in creating advantages in the pick and roll. Thanks for watching part 3 of the MaxIQ Mountain West Pick and Roll series. Follow us on X and YouTube so you don't miss out on any breakdowns in the future.